Okay, back again with another video game. This time we're going to do Jackal for Friday Night Flashbacks. Jackal is a game that I played kind of a lot whenever I was a kid. I liked it. It's one player, it's two player. Actually, let's go back to the very beginning of the screen and let you see the video thing. You can play one or two players on this. If you play two players, there's a green and a red Jeep. Says your brothers in arms are hostages behind enemy lines. You're their only hope for freedom, but the firepower you'll face to rescue them is awesome. Rescue POVs. They don't give you a time limit for it. Colonel Decker, Lieutenant Bob, and you have Sergeant Quint and Corporal Gray. What it is basically you have to save the POWs that are behind enemy lines and take them and get through there. It says rescue POWs in the buildings. You'll need a pocket full of miracles and the ferocity of Wild Jackal. I beat this game some odd years ago. Practiced it a little bit yesterday, trying to see if I remembered some of the same stuff. I remember some of it, but I don't. Some of it I don't. I got up to the last couple of stages and I had some problems. I'm hoping to play through and beat it this time, but if I end up using save states at the end, that's just how I'm going to have to do because after a while I forget things, and also my reflexes sometimes are not as fast as they were whenever I first beat the game before. As you see, you can shoot diagonal, you can shoot straight. You have two main attacks. One's a gun. One is one's a rocket. Well, it's a grenade when you first start. Now, if you get in these green buildings right here and you pick up these guys that are glowing, your grenades get upgraded. So the first level is from a grenade to an arrow. The second one is from an arrow to an arrow that shoots out, as you can see, two different directions. That'll blow up stuff as well. And then the third level will be the arrow that breaks out into four different directions. And that's what you want to try to keep. If you see me collecting little people in these houses, there will be a helicopter fly over my head here in just a few minutes. You have to find the nearest helicopter landing space, and you have to find it before the helicopter lands. And I just got blown up. You have to find it before the helicopter lands and drop the guys off. And that's what you have to do. But you only have a limited amount of time. Otherwise, they're stuck. And you're stuck with them. And that's what you don't want to happen. Now, if you play two players, like I said, you get your own Jeep. One person gets a red one, one person gets a green one. Well, I call them Jeeps. I don't know what everybody else calls them, but I call them Jeeps because that's what they look like to me. And the thing is, if you play with two controllers with one character, the second character either control drives or either control shoots. So you could either be trying to help somebody, or you could just be trying to be just a jerk and try to kill them. We're going to try to go through and not get killed some more here, because I got killed earlier off of my own stupidity. Right here is the first helipad. You want to clear stuff out before you try to drop them off. Because like I said, the helicopter will leave after a certain amount of time. This and destroying a lot of things is where you're going to get a lot of your points in the game to get 1-ups. I don't really remember how many points it is for a 1-up. Now see, now I'll go on ahead. Now there's a boss getting ready to come up here. Another thing I like about this game is the music in it. You'll notice it'll change right here when I fight the boss. The first boss is not too hard if you can catch them off guard. I have a fully powered up rocket. And boy, that didn't hit him. So, as you can tell, the more that get out on the field, the worse it gets a little bit. Okay, and we killed them. There's 4 tanks, but they all take the shots. You'll get a different screen after every stage, depending upon quite a few things. You can get different screens. I'm not really sure I never really paid attention. I don't really know the prerequisites for, screen A, screen B. And boy, did I know that wasn't the right way, and I still went there anyway. The little dudes on the ground, do not underestimate them. The little army men, they can shoot and kill you too. And these other little jeeps and other little tanks and stuff are a pain in the butt. You want to destroy the Medusa heads in this stage because, well, I call them Medusa heads, but you want to destroy those because if you don't, they're very bad. And these guys, they won't go running off anywhere. These little army men, they won't go running off anywhere if you don't go pick them up. The only ones that move are the ones that are glowing. Those are the ones that move. See, you have to drag these things to shoot over at an angle if you want to get by them. We'll probably start using save states around stage 4, maybe stage 5. That's where it doesn't really get overly harder, but you need to know where everything's at. And also, if you get blown up and you have the main, like the rocket launcher like I do now, that's powered up, if I die, I lose that and I have to go back to the grenade at the beginning. And that is a major pain because that grenade, number one, does not go that far. It does not do a whole lot of damage. And it's kind of hard to use and to kill stuff with. Now see, now I got to take out some stuff around here to drop these guys off. You need to blow up planes and other things that may be a problem. Last night I played this and I had about, I think it was 8 lives by the time I got to stage 4. I'm not nearly having the run I was having yesterday on here. Here's where you gotta watch these columns. These columns fall down. Try to take out your enemies from afar when you can. And then like these Medusa heads, you want to try to take these things out. See, if you shoot them, it doesn't show that they're down, but they are. I don't know if I can shoot them from here. Yeah, see. That's the advantage of that 4-way shot. You can shoot them from back here. Everything's a one-hit kill on this game when you get, like even the little bazooka dudes that are on the ground, even the little army men, those are a one-hit kill. Even if you get shot by them. So you have to watch out. You really got to pay attention. There's a boss up here, and that's why I'm trying to clear the majority of the area so that when I get up here, I don't have a problem. There's an extra life. This is much easier if you have the 4-way shot. They take about 3 hits each. You shoot them down. They're dead. You go on to stage 3. As you can tell, it's not a very long game. It's only 3 stages. Or 3 stages. It's only 6 stages. So I'm on stage 3. That's why I said stage, and that's why I said 3 stages. I became a little confused. That do happen sometimes. Usually right here is where I start experiencing some problem, but it's usually not until the boss. Sometimes it's before then. This is I won't say it's overly difficult map, but it's got a lot of little hidden things that don't pop up until you get up on them. So I'm gonna go up here. Yeah, you gotta worry about the ships in the water now. they come up to cause some pain and crud. Okay, I don't know if I put him down or not. I hope I did. Shoot these guys back here so that they don't become a problem. It's the good thing about the little army soldiers. You can, or whatever they are, the little soldiers, you can put those down with either a rocket, you can shoot them, or you can run over them. You can do whichever you feel. We're not going to have a lot of POWs in this stage. I don't know where all the POW houses are at in here. So I just get as many as I can, and I just roll with it. And just hope for the best. My thought process right here is get as close as you can to the laser that you're wanting to go past, and then go on through. That's the best thing to do. Get as close as you can, and then go through. Top level's not as bad. This is another bad thing about this game. Sometimes you can't see what's ahead. And it won't come out until you come around the corner. And by the time you come around the corner, you're already dead. Or they get the jump on you at that point. You take out that truck. What? Come on. I think Charlie might join us. She came to the door. Now there's going to be a boss up here. Now this boss on up here is a little bit worse than the previous bosses. It's a submarine. Oh, we found something secret. That's another thing. You'll find secret things ever so often. Now, here's where it gets a little bit tough. These things you need to take out before you fight the boss. You need to make sure you take everything out before you fight the boss. Because the boss is terribly hard. It is a submarine and it has multiple parts to shoot at. And this thing is bad. And to top the rest of it off, see, I got blown up. I didn't even see the bullet. Oh, come on, man. Like they need the help. It's like, don't send the extra stuff. Okay. You can continue, but the bad thing is you have to continue. You have to continue at the start of the stage that you died at. This is where we're going to make some save states. Because this stage, usually, I always see something different in this stage that I hadn't seen the previous time. And knowing now I've only got a grenade for a little while, that's gonna make stuff different. So you have to shoot the stuff in the water. You can get in the water. Makes you go way incredibly slower. So it's probably not something that you want to do often. I think I went this way last time and it worked out pretty good. Yeah, you gotta watch out for these mines on the ground. Plus these rocks can fall off and they can hit you too. You can shoot them or you can blow them up with a grenade. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, so we're gonna make another save state because we don't want to lose at least the rocket. So we're not gonna do that. The game's pretty simplistic in its controls, and the game doesn't really do anything else other than one button shoots. See, there was the thing on that side there. I didn't know it was there. The A button launches the rocket launcher, grenades, things like that, while the B button does the shooting, just the regular shooting. You gotta watch out. There's another one of those in this stage. Those little trucks that fire in different directions. They're a little bit bad. I'm gonna get a couple of POWs here. And as you see now, we have to... That's another thing. The POWs can't be killed. Now we're going to save it again right here. Like I said, because I forget some of the time what's coming up. Now on up here there's a train. You can shoot the train down. I normally do. Y'all watch out for this dude shooting rockets. Oh gosh, oh mercy. Oh, come on! Did y'all see that evasive maneuvering until I finally got shot down? It was going pretty good and I finally got whacked. That was not cool. We're going to try to take down this little joker up here first. I am not going to be getting shot at with missiles. This area's already bad enough as it is. I don't need shot at with missiles too. Got an extra life there. See, that's the one that usually kills me right there, is that guy that's right in that little crevice right here. Is usually the one that kills me. Trying to watch and make sure I don't need to shoot somebody. Now I would be surprised how many of these guys we get to the plane next time in the next stage, because in the next stage I'm not exactly sure where they're at. I'm not exactly sure where the plane lands. I don't know a lot of it. Same thing with stage 6. Am I up to the boss? I think I'm almost up to the boss, but I'm trying to take out some tanks. Yeah. Now this boss is a little bit different than the others. This is it's a helicopter. Comes down, shoots a few times, and then it goes on. What you want to do is when he comes down, you need to shoot him in the front, and then try to shoot him again before he takes off. Then kill the people that come out. Get ready for the next time.
When you get down, will you come in here for a minute?
Yeah.
Come on.
You gotta shoot them down, and then you gotta, there you go. And that's how you kill that boss. So we got 2 stages left. And this is where it starts getting a tad bit tougher. So we're going to pause right here and make another save state. The good thing is we're almost toward the end though. These stages do not feel as long as the other stages, but they seem to be just laden with difficulty. I mean, they're just insane things coming all the time. Like in stage 6, for instance, there's a plane that comes every so often instead of these red tanks, and you need to shoot the plane down when you see it. Well, that's a crock. See? And then there are times when they booby trap those houses, and you think, oh, there's going to be a power up in there, and then there's no power up in there, and it's like, yeah, you got swerved. You got swerved bad. Watch when you're going across this bridge. It's got mines on it. And those things, you got to watch out for those too. I forgot it was there. Across the bridge, there's a thing that shoots out different stuff. And I forgot it was there. Actually, I think I was trying to take care of the freaking tank before it became an issue. I'll save right here too. No, we're not. We hit the wrong button. So we're going to go back through what we just went through. Thank goodness we had a save, because we screwed up really bad right there. That was screwed up by me. Oh, come on now. See, sometimes it's hard not to get hit by stuff, especially when there's small bullets coming at you and you don't see them. Sometimes you don't see them. I don't see them sometimes. These little small bullets come down through there and they come and they hit you and you don't even see them. They just come from out of nowhere. See, this will make taking those out that much easier. And see, also their bullets and stuff just go through everything. My bullets do not go through everything. And that's another thing that you have to realize on the game itself, is that the enemy bullets just cross through whatever. And good luck for you, because that's just what it's going to be. See, there goes the plane. But see, I can't see in front of me, so I can't see what's coming. I have to take a guess. I have to take a guess, or I've had to play the stage before and I kind of knew what the setup was. It's one of those rare times when I remember where the stuff's at, some of it. Like I said, I won't be collecting the POWs in every single area because I don't remember where they all are. We'll make a save state right here. The good thing is there's no time limit on this game. The only time limit that exists is the one that where the plane's waiting to pick up the POWs. That's really the only time constraint and time limit that you have. If you don't get there quick enough, he takes off and wow. Not sure how I got through there without getting hit. See how I used my side shots right there to get around them? And here comes the things that shoot lasers. These are real fun too. By the way, you can't shoot your own plane, but you got to worry about these things that throw down these grenades here. Okay, well, we finally seem to have gotten everybody dropped off. Gonna save here. We'll go up quite a ways more and we'll fight the boss. There's POW, and we'll just leave him where he's at because we can't do anything with him now. Make sure I took out everything. This boss is not really one of the worst, but you do want to clear out stuff before you fight him. Now, this thing's got about 4 or 5 turrets, maybe more than that, up on the top levels Turrets have to be destroyed, I think. What you need to do is destroy these garages too. You can only destroy them when they're open. They open periodically to release tanks, and you have to shoot them when they're open. And when the tank's not there, like that. Now, okay, got a 2-for deal there. I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna take this dude out real quick. Oh gosh, come on! Okay. Oh my gosh, for real. Thank goodness. Alright. I was wondering there. It's really struggling. Alright, now this is the last stage. Now we're going to save a lot in this stage probably. This stage is really heavy on multiple enemies. And I don't mean just a little bit. I mean, you have got to be watching everything all the time. Otherwise, this place gets really bad really fast. See, as you can tell, the chopper dude's already there. He's already here. The guy with the plane's already here, so you know good and well, you know you got to be boogieing because he's already there. We're gonna blow up the gate. We can blow up the gate. Now see, now there's that plane again. Now you'll see that plane quite a bit of times in this stage. You'll see him, and you'll see these. You'll see these tanks everywhere. And you'll see that plane just periodically, just enough to screw you up. See there, got screwed up by the tank. Like I told you, there's a lot of enemies in this area. It's not a friendly area. It's really not. Need to shoot him down. Now these are bad either way you go. If you go up the left side, there's a conveyor belt. If you go down the right side, there's a conveyor belt. And there's enemies all over these things. They're always on them. Or always at the end of them or somewhere on them. See, I wasn't supposed to go that way. Good thing is, if I shoot the right way, I can kill the enemies through the walls. That is an advantage. Okay, this area, shoot. Shoot. The reset button was too close to the thing. I was getting a little too happy there, I guess. Okay, let's, we're having problems saving, big time. We are having problems. That's what happens when you get into a nerve-rattling game such as this sometimes, that it just, like I said, the game can be beat in a half hour. I can't beat it like I used to could. I'm a little bit slower than what I was before, back in the day. But I have beaten the game before. And like I said, I earn the right to use save states because I've beaten the game before. And Those are a problem. Those little white helicopters are a problem. They're very fast. They move very erratically, and they shoot. And see right there, like that right there, I got killed. I got killed by one that was moving very, very quickly. See, now there's all kinds of just garbage up in here. There's all kinds of stuff. There's tanks, there's army men things, there's, goodness gracious, there's the plane coming, there's the big plane coming down through there. It's bad. There's that manhole thing, and now there's going to be, I assume there's going to be guns up here. I assume I'm going to try to take them out from a distance. Now here's where it gets real fun. See, when you go up through these little, see like that right there, I got shot because I stopped because that plane was coming down through there, and I was waiting for the tank. Those little planes, they come down really fast. Okay, let's save that again so that I don't run into that same issue. Like I said, the stage is not really long. It's me having to work through it. See, now that time he came down the opposite side. The first time he came down the right side. That time he came down the left side. I think you have to go this way. Oh! Okay, let's save right here because I think this goes into a very nasty bottleneck area. And here in a minute, and I don't want to be in there when that happens. Yeah, there we go. That's what I figured. That's exactly what I figured. It's not the bottleneck area that I see yet. It's the small catastrophe-filled area with all kinds of crap in it. You don't really have to take them out, but if you just want to take your frustration out, that can happen too. Believe it or not, you really don't have to kill all of the guns in the stage, all the turrets that are mounted. But if you feel the need to, then you can do it. Now, this is where it gets a little bit nasty. You want to take that out. There are turrets around, plus there are these things, and you need to take them out fairly quick. Because otherwise you're going to have to deal with these big, huge rockets. The rockets are not awful, but if you don't take them down quick, they follow you around the room. And that can be a massive issue. See, I'm trying to shoot down turrets on both sides. The boss is up here. That's why. Well, I thought the boss was up here. No, this is the narrow corridor I was talking about earlier. The best thing to do right here is, especially if you have this weapon, just do that. And then whenever you get on up here, you can choose whether or not you want to run through them or whether you want to try to shoot them at an angle. If you're lucky or you're good enough, you can shoot one, kill two. And that's the best way to do it. Now, if all you have is the grenades, you can still do that through that area. It just makes it a little bit harder. Crud. I hate those stupid planes. Those stupid planes get on my nerves. I hate those things. They get on my nerves really bad. And we'll have to fight more of them. I think the boss has help on those. Yeah, I think this up here is the boss area. Of course, I thought the other area was boss area too. Good gosh, I'm mercy. Yeah, this is the boss. Now this boss is a little bit difficult. There's two big gun turrets and they shoot holes in the ground. But not only do they shoot laser holes in the ground, you got to contend with other junk while you're trying to shoot them. Now, you just have to take this out. Oh, crud. Crud, I should have saved. Gosh, oh mercy. As you can see, this is one of those games where there's a bunch of flack on the screen at one time and it doesn't slow down. There's a few games that can handle that. This is one of them. Most NES games, when there's too much junk on the screen at one time, they tend to slow down. This one does not slow down. Now, you gotta shoot this middle part quite a few times. Along with taking them out. This is when the 2 people to 1 tank would be a little bit difficult. It's just the sheer amount of damage this thing takes. Then you're still not done. You gotta face this big mug right here and he gets help too. And now he's got a laser cannon that stops periodically. See how bad that is? You can't stay away because you have to be close enough to hit them. I'm going to save right there because one shot from that laser changes everything. Gosh! And he takes a lot of hits too, guys. Takes a lot of hits. And that's the bad thing. Okay. I don't think that's random. I think there's a little bit of a pattern to it. Well, that sucked. No, it's kind of random. Actually, I think it's based upon the way the player moves. I'll save there. He'll turn an orange color after he's had quite a bit of damage. Well, looks like an orange color to me. Oh gosh, man, I got stuck in a hole there. Good gosh! It's like he knows where I'm going. He keeps getting me on there, just that little side swerve there. Oh gosh! It wouldn't be so bad if the dude that was up there shooting, if you didn't have to dodge that too. See, you have to dodge him. You have to dodge his shots and dodge the stupid tank too. Yeah, I got stuck there. Okay, I'm going to have to take the 3 shots I can get and then save it. There's no real easy pattern to this thing, guys. It's just, it's movement. It wouldn't be so bad if he didn't take so many daggone hits. He takes a lot of hits, and that's what kills it. By the way, you think you'll come out to the side and get away from him? That doesn't work either. Wanted to show you guys that doesn't work. See, you can go to the left, you can go to the right. Neither of them work. Like I said, guys, you see how many hits this stupid thing takes? Yeah. He ain't even turned color yet. Or at least I don't think he's turned color. Well, I walked right into that one now, didn't I? Yeah. Now there he changed color. He's an orangish color now. Now he'll turn a red color after more attacks. He'll turn a reddish color. And when he's red, that means he's about dead. See, now when he's this color, that means he's about dead. There you go. And that's how you beat it. Like I said, I know I use save states and everything, but that last boss, if you get shot down, there are no power-ups, and then you have to use the grenade. The grenade takes a lot longer than the missiles do. The grenade takes a lot longer to kill him than the missiles do. See, now the helicopter comes over. I assume it picks everybody up. Like I said, it's not a long game. It's one of my favorite ones that I played a lot as a kid. I like the music in it. I like how the game. I like how it plays. It does give you the two-player co-op option where you can have 2 Jeeps, or where you can have 2 people controlling 1 Jeep, which kind of makes it interesting too. I don't really remember beating the game with more than just with a second player, only because, like I said, it's kind of difficult, you know, on that end of it. 2 players kind of makes it a little bit harder, because you're both fighting for power-ups and things of that nature. I'm gonna show you guys that this is basically, as far as I know, this is basically the same game, just another time around. And that there's really no, I don't think there's really any difference. I really don't. Yeah, so far I don't see any difference. I'll go through the stage though just to check and make sure that there's no difference, but so far I don't see any difference. Like I said, unless you just want to beat the game more than once. Some of you gamers out there will probably choose to do that. Or you'll just play until you lose, one of the two. I think there might have been something there to begin with. Get out the way! Man coming through! Boom! 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 Yeah, this is kind of... I think this is just the same... I think it's the same game. I think it's just a second playthrough. For those who just want to play through it again, or for those who just feel like they need to do it again. I'm not one of those people who feels I need to do it again. But yeah, this game, even after I have beaten it, still remains one of my all-time favorite games ever. It's fun to come back to. Like I said, it's easy in the aspect that you only use the 2 buttons, the joystick. The music's good. The game's pretty good. And yeah, I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I guess the replayability, with just 6 stages, is the main thing. You know, but you know, there is that. I think if you die during a stage, or if something else happens, something like that happens, you have that here one, and if you don't do that, then you have the other one. So we're gonna kick this around, if I can figure out how to kick it around. No, I'm just going to do it like this then. But like I said, there's Jackal. It's a good game, one of my favorite games. Like I said, good music, good control, not really too bad. Quite a bit of memorization. I know there's a lot of stuff on there that I probably didn't go through and stuff, but that's the way I've went through it. But overall, I think it's a good game. So until next time, we will see you later.